Hello everyone. As promised, I'm going to get some of these try to get some of these videos out this week. And here we go with the number 45 Ford Corsair. As you can see, this one's not in too terribly bad a shape, but it's flea bitten pretty good, and it's missing a bolt off the roof, and it's got a little bit of a spider crack in the very back window, which I think will be okay. And wheels seem to be in good shape, but I'll go ahead and try to give this one a nice once over and make it look brand new again, or better than new. And so let's go ahead and tear this baby apart. Okay, meanwhile, back on the ranch, here we are with our little Ford Corsair taken apart. You've seen them, everybody tear them apart, take the windshield out, drill the rivet out very carefully not to drill through the roof. And I've already tapped these and put screws in them. I tapped the Matchboxes and the later model from probably mid-70s up Hot Wheels. The older ones, I have those self-tappers. So, interior is very good. It's got a little dusty, so soap and water to clean that up. And windshield is in real nice condition. I think we might have a little bit of a spider crack right there in the front, and we have a little spider crack right there in the back. You can see it. So, but it's all in all, it's not too bad. I'll just let that go. Suspension block needs to be heated up. Might just use a hair dryer. And that's why it was cowboying in the back, sitting low in the back and high in the front. And the base looks pretty good. I'm just going to stick, it's got some, you see some corrosion on there. I'm going to throw it in the lime out for lime away, compliments of Walmart, for about 4 minutes, and that'll be good as new. Tires are not too bad. They got some the usual play wear, probably from doing burnouts and stuff. So probably just try to put a good wash on those and flip them around, and they'll be good to go. So here's all your parts, and it's out of focus again. So stay tuned and we'll mix some paint. Okay, today we're going to mix some paint. I am going to start out with your traditional Tamiya's tried and true lemon yellow X8 and good old gloss white X2. I think I'll start with, pour some of this. I'm got to go to the grocery store and get some more shot glasses. Me and my buddies used the last ones up shooting some Fireball the other night. So if you haven't had Fireball, I highly recommend it. Actually, I don't. It gets out of hand. But anyways, let's pour some paint in here. Uh-oh, we're almost out. Let me get some more. I know there's some. There it is. There it is. Go through whites, go through X22 and black like it's going out of style. Better shake that up a little bit. Always, when you mix paint, you waste so much. So it was like Christmas the other day. I've been waiting for weeks. Well, I can actually say months for during Hobbytown, USA in Frederick to get their Tamiya paint order. It took almost like 2 months to get that stuff. So it was on a slow boat from Japan or something. So, but they got it in and bought all I had X22 on order, like four bottles of it. So, and then I bought what they had on shelf. So I keep Tamiya in business here in Frederick. So we're going to drop a couple drops in here, see where we're at. So Mommy, it looks like eggs. Okay, let's see here. I think we're going to need a little more, but we'll take. That's pretty bright. Yeah, that's still too bright, but it matches up if you close your eyes. But let's put some more in here. One. Okay. Stir it up real good. A little closer. Not used to doing these bland colors, but for the sake of restoration, I will do it for all my viewers. We're getting closer. Let me wipe this shit off. I know this is exciting stuff. This is almost as fun as watching the paint dry. Okay. Stir it up here. Let's see what we got here. Maybe just a touch more. Wipe that off. Getting low. Well, luckily I have another yellow too. We used a lot of this stuff on the last of this stuff on that badass gumball rally car. We're going to do some more movie cars. And my buddy over at Diecast Resurrection is doing a movie car build this weekend with the master himself, Bare Metal. Didn't invite me. Thanks, buddy. So that's all right. I'll catch you on the next one. Let's see here. We're getting closer. We'll probably go too far, and then we'll have to back it up a little bit, which reminds me of a funny story. Back in the day, when I was dabbling into some illegal street races before the days of Fast and Furious, which ruined everything. I had a couple buddies that were pretty big into it with the small block Chevys, and their philosophy was, with nitrous oxide, pill it till you kill it, and then back it off, rebuild it, and back it off one. So, useless information. It doesn't apply to a Ford Corsair, but good old story. You know what? I think that's where we're going to stick it at. That's close enough for me. If I close one eye, I think it matches perfectly. It looks like cake batter. So it will look just fine. And put the paints back. And it actually, on camera, it looks more yellow than this, but I think it's going to work just fine. It's a cream color. So where is my tape? I got this tape. It's the first time I've done this, so just put this over here and hope the paint will stay until I'm ready to paint. Okay, let's go over to the sink, do some gratuitous. Okay, here we are, over at the stripper table. We have our high-powered kosher dill pickle paint stripper. So we'll drop it in there, get a good coverage on it, shake the excess off, watch the magic. Hopefully it'll work pretty good. Either that or be one of those paints that just don't want to come off. But let's sit here and we'll watch what's happening. And while we're waiting, I pulled out the base from the lime away, and it got all that corrosion off there, and it looks pretty good. I'm going to just run a wire wheel over it, and we'll do some brightening on the polishing on the bumpers, front and back, right before I get ready to assemble it. Oh, there goes the paint popping. Let's see here. We'll get closer. There we go. Everybody loves it when the paint strips off like that. And it's coming right off there. Like I say, I don't mess around with the citrus strip or that stuff. I don't know, it looks like some kind of science project when you put it in there and it goes I don't know what that is, but this seems to be tried and true. Good old Rust-Oleum, compliments of Walmart. Aircraft stripper, stuff they use to strip off B-29s, I'm sure, when they repaint them. No, B-17s, they don't paint. B-29s are all silver, so B-17s. Just a bullshit story. But anyways, looks like we are almost ready to wash it off in the sink. And it falls right off. Perfect. Get all the residue off, because it will screw your paint job up if you don't. Clean this board. There we go. Nice and clean. Back to the workbench. Okay, here we are at the paint booth. As you know, just as everybody does, we shot some Tamiya fine surface primer, the white stuff on there, and I figured that was good enough, so we're going to go ahead and paint this baby. Turned out real nice. Red Solo cup. I'll fill you up. Okay. In with the paint. One hell of a mess. And some X20 thinner. Grab something to stir it up. use all this paint. Oh well. Alrighty. Spray some of that out of there. There we go. All right. Nice little tack coat. Throw a couple coats down here. Matched up pretty nice. Let that set for a second. Turned out pretty good. I'll put one more coat on there and it'll call it good. Okay, Sunday evening and we're back. Everything's nice and dry. Got a nice shine on the paint that we mixed up. Paint came out real well. Windshield I cleaned up with my turtle wax polish. As you can see, it looks real good. Turned out real nice and shiny. There is one little in this back window, back of the window. There is you can see that little crack right there, right where my fingernail is. You can see, yeah, there you can see it good. I'm not gonna, the rest of it was so perfect, I'm just not going to worry about that. And then all I had to do to the interior was just a little dusty. Must have been doing some off-roading with this thing at one point. And we just washed it up, soap and water. It looks brand new. We straightened, come on there, focus there. I don't know why this won't focus. Here we are, we straightened the suspension component. And why is it just focusing? And did a wash on the wheels. I flipped them around, cleaned the base, and reinstalled them. Here we go. And did some bright work on the bumpers. Stuck them on the buffing wheel with some my WAB gray matter polish, choice of the truckers. If you can ever find this stuff, it works like a charm and makes everything look brand new. So what is this light? Let's see. But anyways, and I got a replacement boat and roof rack from, where is that? MK Models, modelcarparts.com, the Netherlands. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and put this baby together and we'll see what we got on the turntable. Okay, and we're back, all nice and assembled. Got the boat on the roof with the roof rack. I think the color came out real nice. Just did some bright work on the front. It doesn't cowboy in the back anymore. And yes, I left the hitch. This was a full straight up restoration, so I wanted to make it as close to the original as I could, and I think I pretty much got it pretty good. So let me know what you think in the comments. Please subscribe if you like what I'm doing. If you like my customs and my straight up restorations, I thank you to all my subscribers, and I try to talk to everybody. I enjoy talking to everybody, especially my friends from the other countries, which I think that's really cool that I'm reaching out to places all over the world. People are seeing my restoration work. So I hope you've enjoyed this. The little Matchbox Ford Corsair is looking pretty sharp, if you ask me. Nice and shiny. Got the boat. I guess they're gonna be going to do some river rafting or fishing or something. So, and they got a trailer hitch so they can haul a camper if they want to. So alrighty, hope you had a nice weekend. I know I did. Hope to have some Redline Hot Wheels out middle of the week, waiting on some parts. So thanks for everything. Have a nice weekend.